follow evacuation orders. Meanwhile, both candidates take the day off of the campaign trail today to start preparing for the second presidential debate, which happens on Sunday night. I want to bring in former Apprentice contestant and Trump supporter ERIN ELMORE with us right now. ERIN, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. ERIN, pardon me, I apologize. How can Trump win this debate? What is he doing?
Measured, very Pence-like, calm, cool, collected, firing back, staying on message.
Do you think he'll do it?
I do. I think he knows how important this debate is. He's ready.
What do you mean by he's ready? How's he ready?
He's been preparing. I think today, he doesn't like to take a day off. Mr. Trump doesn't like to sleep. He doesn't like to relax. I can't really envision him, and I've known him for 15 years, just relaxing in his pajamas. He is out there watching the news, practicing, watching the old debates, just getting ready to crush her.
I'm glad you brought that up. Question, though, why in the heck didn't he do it the first time?
But I think, people said be yourself, and now he's like, okay, I'm going to come out swinging and be that version of Donald Trump, bigger, better, measured, not taking the bait, and crushing her on the things like her horrible track record, Benghazi, the never-ending email scandal. The litany of lies just keeps on coming.
You say it, but, the truth is it's not so easy when you're sitting there and you've got interruptions all the time, when you've got the other side trying to push their message.
Yeah.
It's not that simple a story for him to follow because, as Dagan said, he would have done it the first time.
Right.
What's changed that you believe he is, in fact, going to stay on message this time?
I think the importance and how much this really matters. I think he knows that he has to win this debate. He has to come out swinging. And, there was a few times when he could have pounced on her and could have had that 1-2 punch. And now he knows, I'm going to take those opportunities. People say, oh, Donald Trump's a bully. Well, you know what? He was very timid last time. He is going to crush her. Wow.
Yeah, I think that's setting the bar pretty high because last time he didn't bring up Libya, which he's stated on the campaign trail.
Mandatory, has to, and he will. And I think after seeing Mike Pence and how he just destroyed him, it almost made him look like a caricature of the Joker. I think Donald Trump is ready, he's measured, and he knows exactly what he has to do. I think
Tim Kaine actually, took the news and hung it himself. I actually don't think Pence actually went on the attack.
He did it himself.
You don't think he was that good, though? Pence crushed it. He was so measured.
Well, Pence was very good because he
came off vice presidential, right? And I think that was important, and that's what Donald Trump's going to need to do. He's going to need to come off presidential.
Yes, exactly. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's what he has to do, and he knows the importance of this.
Well, let me ask you about that. How important is this debate? I mean, if he doesn't win this debate, is it over?
I certainly don't think it's over, but I think that the American people want to see someone that comes across as presidential, comes across as someone that can bury Hillary Clinton, and especially her track record stands alone. Point out those specific things that she is failing on.
Well, I guarantee you, though, what she's going to do is, because she follows one thing.
She also had the surprise of having somebody in the audience.
Right, exactly.
She's not town hall material. She's robotic and scripted, whereas Donald Trump flourishes in that environment. So she's going to have to really prepare to be a human being, which is really not in her wheelhouse.
All right, so you think the town hall format will benefit Trump?
I do.
Let me ask you about this bombshell from the Wall Street Journal this morning. Newly disclosed emails from early 2015 show that officials within the Obama administration in close contact with the Hillary Clinton campaign about the potential fallout from her use of a private email server during her time as Secretary of State. What do these emails say about the campaign?
Well, what it shows me is, shocker, that everyone's in cahoots in Washington. Such a scam, such a cover-up. It's almost like this is the scandal that doesn't stop being a scandal. They can't get out from under this. And to be honest, we told you about this. This is what Trump has said all along, and it's proving to be true day after day. The hits keep on coming.
And that's the issue, Jack Otter. People hear something like this. Oh, yes, the Obama administration and the Clinton campaign have been talking about, how are we going to deal with the email server when it comes out? That's immediately what they think. More scandal, more corruption, more in cahoots.
Well, somebody's talking about the Pence-Kaine debate. That actually was on substance. And all of this stuff, it's really like...
That's a lie. He emailed her from an alias email address. L-I-E. He flat out lied.
It shows the us versus them. It's like they have a separate set of rules than the rest of us.
Right. And that's what she's going to do on taxes. Well, I'm going to make all the rich people pay taxes, but I'm rich and I'm not going to. I'm going to take everyone's guns, but I'm not going to have mine taken away.
Especially with this administration, and look at what the FBI and look at what happened with the immunity there. So this situation is throughout all of this administration.
All right, we will leave it there. ERIN, good to see you. Thanks very much. We'll be watching that debate. ERIN ELMORE, Fox Business Network will be all over the debate Sunday night. We are taking you live to the debate Sunday night beginning at 6 p.m. Eastern. That second